skyline of Manhattan is our backdrop. We are across the East River in the fabled borough of Brooklyn, New York. Tonight, we culminate pivotal Week 14 with a great Monday night matchup, as it'll be the Orbits of Brooklyn taking on the Wizards of Brooklyn.
Two teams trying to stake their claim to postseason football. Week 14 of the NFL is underway.
Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. On the ground, it's Swift to start the drive. And they are not going to let him turn the corner. Some serious pressure right out of the gate. A bad start there. A big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's second down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for. One of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Hurts. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. It's DJ Turner who's got it.
And they'll be at the 18-yard line. Great field position here in the red zone.
Brandon, I wonder if someone's down there checking on the head coach right now, because he might be in a little bit of shock after what just transpired. Instead of a lengthy opening drive to deal with, his guy stepped up and stole that drive away. Momentum on their side now. How will they attack on offense?
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Broncos. 65 check. 65 check. 19 Lions. Riggs. Panther 11. 70 Rangers.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. He finds his man, complete. That's Walton. It'll be a gain of 5, and that'll bring up second down. Carry here for Burgess. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. They were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. They'll run with Burgess. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5. 7 yards there. Good enough to move the sticks. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for second down.
Second and goal at the 9-yard line.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. It's their quarterback doing it himself from 9 yards out.
And the Orbits take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown.
And maybe the defense caught a little by surprise there that he took off and got in?
Yeah, I would think so, because if you're analyzing it from that side of the ball, you're thinking running back, fullback. Takes you a while before you get to the quarterback.
Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And it's now a 7-0 game.
And Patterson back out there to sim this one away. And this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
First down and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
But you look at this defense.
They played extremely well last week in the win over Atlanta.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, do you now decide that I can't throw the ball against this team and try and run it like crazy?
Oh, and Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground.
They push him back 8 yards that time on second down.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
They need 18 yards here on third down. Here's Hurts to throw. And that's out to the flat for Swift.
And he'll be out right at the 35. The defense shaking their heads, not aggressive enough, and they allow him to convert a 3rd and 18. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
Flush to his right, and he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
73.
Throwing is Hurts. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. It's DJ Turner who's got it.
And that's what we've seen from this defense all year long, because they've been so good at finding ways to take the football away. And they just gave us another example right here. A strong defense, that's something you're going to need to rely on come playoff time. And this crew has got one. There's no doubt about that, Brandon.
And they'll begin by running the option.
A pitch back.
And he'll work down inside the 45. Second down and 6 now.
And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3.
The partner of this offense, 12-0 now on the year following their latest victory. And during the week, a lot of folks making comparisons between this squad and the 1985 Bears. You know, they too were 12-0 at this juncture of the season before losing on a Monday night, 38-24 to the Dolphins. at the Orange Bowl way back on December 2nd of '85. But then they never lose again en route to winning Super Bowl 20.
He's got him in. Complete. And it's caught. Touchdown.
Jamison Williams
with his 16th touchdown of the year.
And the Orbits' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
Wow, talk about a big fourth down conversion for the score. Defensively, how do you let that happen?
I think you start with the offense, and you give them credit for going for it and having that type of, well, let's face it, audacity. But defensively, I think you're right on target, partner. There's no way something like that's supposed to happen in that situation. You're supposed to be able to shut that down and get the ball back for your own team. Instead, they give up not just a big play, but a touchdown.
Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And that'll make the score 14-0.
Wizards nothing.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he's going to be taken down inside the 10 at about the 8-yard line.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Escaping the pressure right. And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. An incomplete pass on second down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. He'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Watkins. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Hurts. Looking right sideline, that's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Back to throw again. Incomplete.
Yeah, their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
2nd down. Here's Hurts.
He finds his man, complete. That's Watkins. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he will take this one in for a touchdown.
Jalen Hurts
taking it in from 4 yards out.
And the Wizards go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points.
Hey, you're down on the scoreboard, but now your offense is in close, and this is where, as a quarterback, you say, I've got to make a play here. Doesn't matter whether it's a pinpoint throw or a scramble like this one. He takes matters into his own hands and delivers a touchdown run.
The extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make our score 14-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
Okay, ready?
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
18 Cardinal. Check, 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 check. Cup 19, Cup 19. Let go.
They go play action here on first down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Now a play fake here on first down. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown. Jamar Chase. His 104th career touchdown, 1 shy of Tim Brown on the all-time list.
And the Orbits are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. So, Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives, and it's just been an offensive barrage so far.
Great word, partner, using barrage right there. I'm going to add another word if you don't mind. How about perfection? No surprise that they're leading right now. Absolute dominance throughout this ball game and no signs of slowing down.
Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And it's now 21-7.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've gotten pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
63, 63, 63.
The 41-yard line.
Crowd left, Yeti.
They'll drop to throw. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's second down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 30-yard line.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
Yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
Second down, here's Jalen Hurts.
A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Steps away to his left. And it's caught. Touchdown. A great play there. 29 yards.
And the Wizards have got it back to within a score.
And he moved left there, Charles. Little danger play. He didn't throw toward that left side, went over the middle. Got the 6, though.
Yeah, he seems like the type of guy that when you told him as a kid, don't touch the stove because it might be hot, he touched it anyway. And this one, he got away without getting burned.
Now for the point after.
Well, this will frustrate a coach right here. The flag is out before they get off the extra point, and this is going to be a delay of game. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
Another attempt now from 5 yards further back. No, and the increased distance may have cost him there, as it is no good. So the lead trimmed down to 8 as here comes the kickoff, and it's away.
And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
First down and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well. So that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field's still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. They go back to Walton. They're going to drop him behind the line yet again, and things going from bad to worse. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He's airing it out for Williams. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more.
18,
They'll try and throw for it here. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone.
On first down, Hurts.
And it's caught. Touchdown.
Chris Watkins.
An 18-yard touchdown grab.
And the Wizards get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. So that pretty conclusively, I might add, shows you the perils of going for it and not making it on 4th down. One play, touchdown.
Yeah, and I've got to put this on the man in charge, the head coach. He made the decision to go for it. To me, when punting was the only decision to make, and it backfired on him in a big way.
The call from Nick Sirianni. Let's go for 2 here, he says. Hurts will throw.
And they don't get it. They tried went for the two-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. So the lead shaved to 2 now as the kickoff is away. Bennett bruising ahead. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
At their own 18-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation, either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down.
Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete.
And with the way things have gone so far tonight, I figured this was going to be a touchdown because he's wide open. But instead, the ball's laid out just a bit too far, and they come up empty.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
19 tight.
Looking to throw.
That is incomplete.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
They'll throw now on the final play. He's airing it out for Williams. And this will be caught at the 30. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
That certainly went against the traditional ways of playing football, but who cares? Look at the result. Big touchdown.
They went for it on their own side of the 50. So there's...
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
Wizards 19.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
And they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 7th.
They run again with Walton.
Now he's loose at the 40.
And down right around the 37. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
First down,
They're going to look to throw. Looking downfield, and that's caught right side. He's got his man. Touchdown. A great effort there. 37 yards.
And the Orbits come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Patterson now for the extra point.
And the lead is up to 15 now.
Makes the score Orbits 34, Wizards 19.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
Looking to throw again on second down. Hurts.
And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. A good pickup there at 22.
He certainly isn't looking at the scoreboard out there because, to me, all he's concerned about is analyzing the field and making most of the time left in this game. Deficit's still there, but he's starting to hit them with some big plays.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. He'll get this off to Swift.
And he'll be brought down right around the 37.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 37-yard line.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete.
And when you've thrown as many interceptions as he has in this one, you definitely start getting a little hesitant to throw the ball out wide because that's prime pick 6 territory. That time, he made sure the only guy who was going to catch it was sitting in the 3rd row.
He finds his man complete. It's Watkins. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A nice pickup of 10 means that this drive will stay on track. A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on 1st down. Again, he'll drop to throw.
He'll drop this one off to Swift.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. And it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a 1st down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts.
And that'll be incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Hurts throw taken in by Watkins here.
And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line.
12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Hurts.
Under pressure, and down he goes. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
A big loss on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Hurts.
It's caught at the 10. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. 33 yards that time.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
Here's Hurts to throw.
In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. They'll try again on 2nd and goal after going backwards to the 12. Another try after the first down sack.
Hurts.
Under pressure, they got him again.
Multiple players getting home for the 1-yard sack.
Okay, let's go back a little bit and see if my schooling comes to the front. What's that old saying? Those who forget the lessons of history are doomed to repeat them. That's the same guy who's gotten back-to-back sacks. I think a double team may be in order.
And that's out to the flat for Swift.
And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now just east of Manhattan in Brooklyn. As we've got the final quarter upon us, we get ready to start the 4th. The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal.
73.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. He couldn't get the ball away on 4th and goal. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Big stop on the turnover on downs to get the football back, and now it's just all about salting this one away.
Yeah, just slowly bleed the clock away. Clock's definitely on your side. And, you know, when we talk about analytics in the game, what is this one? The advanced win metrics? Because if you take care of the football here, bleed the clock down, with about 95% chance of winning it?
I'd say 95 or better. And I know you always say it, every coach does. It's just protecting the football at this point.
And knowing that the defensive guys, they're coming after the ball more than they are the person. They want to knock it free.
They throw right away, and that's complete out on the right side. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a first down.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense because, to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
Now Walton. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
Here's Walton. 54 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
And now they're in the hurry-up.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4.
He finds his man complete.
That's Walton.
And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
13 yards. First down, Hornets.
He'll look to throw. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need.
It's Nakobe Dean with a pick.
And he will take this across midfield and down to the 48-yard line.
The first down pass. Intercepted. They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Hurts sets up to throw it. That's complete to Swift out of the backfield.
So no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Second down. Here's Hurts.
Flushed out right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down.
I tell you, he's been running for his life all game long. They've sacked him time after time. And here he's again forced to beat the retreat. And he's got to throw this ball away.
The offense on third down tonight, they've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. Throwing is Hurts.
Being chased out left. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30.
Hurts dangerous when he runs that football, and he's got a first.
Late in the game, defense trying to avoid a big play. He's able to work out of the passing game, turn it into a run, pick up the first, and stop the clock as well.
And you know in this situation, everything is sped up. The intensity, the thinking, everyone's movement. But for a quarterback, he has to continue to be what we call a flatliner. Level in everything he does and read the clock, feel it in the pocket, and go at the appropriate time.
From the gun, it's Hurts.
Wide open is Watkins. He's got it. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
He'll drop to throw.
Hurts fumbles it, but it looks like one of the DBs has it.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Brandon, I don't want to violate any of our broadcasting rules by declaring a game over before it's over. But that one, that puts them in real jeopardy there.
Absolutely. It was a two-possession game. It is a two-possession game at this stage in the fourth. They needed points out of that drive.
And obviously now, no chance at all to get those points that they so desperately needed.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they sit in a good spot, having the ball back after the fumble recovery and up 2 scores in the fourth quarter.
And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. And quickly they get to the line.
27-yard line. A gain of 19 yards. And the Brooklyn first down.
And they'll send the slot in motion left.
Panther 11, Panther 11.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 18 more yards there and another first down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. Loose inside the 30.
And he's all the way down to the 13-yard line. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on first and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. This will be caught at about the 5. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. They'll run with Walton. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. A great play there.
That's his 19th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Orbits add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week.
Now the offense will stay out there. They're going to line up and try for 2. They'll try and run it here. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB,
What changes there around the goal line on a two-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst, and if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
At their own 19-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
They'll look to throw now on first down. He'll find Swift out of the backfield. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Second down, here's Jalen Hurts. Looking left side for Watkins, and he's got it. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game.
63. Crowd left Yeti.
Back to throw again. Buying time to his left. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at second down. Well, this game, it was well in hand early, never really in doubt. Charles, you and I do so many games together. There's so much parity in the NFL, a lot of close battles. This was not one. Tip your cap to them for a really impressive effort.
Yeah, and you know, as the game went on, I think the defense kind of got together and said, you see our guys on offense, they're just putting up point after point. We need to leave our mark somehow, too, and they did it, pitching a second-half shutout.
So for Brooklyn, the streak lives as they move to 13-0 now on the year. And they'll get another road date next week when they take on Washington.
Yeah. First off, my name Toad, but it's really Tobe Chuku. Got a BM that keep my season, that keep me fruitful. Grew up wearing platinum FUBU on the Southwest eating fufu and a hammer that I